Alright, I don't have too much time, so I'm gonna try to do this as quick as I can until I get done with some training I'm doing. But, Natasha, you need to be honest with Charles and just tell Charles that it's over. You want Kendrick, and Kendrick wants you. Point blank, period. Y'all could have something good. Both of y'all done been through a lot in relationships and they ain't worked out well. I think you two complement each other. I think you two would definitely be good together. Now, you know what's funny? In this skit today, how did Charles know where Natasha was? Do you remember when Kendrick and Natasha was sitting there and they were talking and somebody had an umbrella? That was Dawn. Dawn went back over there and told Charles that he need to start going and hanging out with Natasha. Let me break down why Dawn is doing this. I seen a skit similar to this where you have family that wants you to help build their stuff, not focus on what you got to do, but they want you to build it and then turn around and give it to somebody else. It's just as bad as your spouse when it comes to them leaving you for somebody else or cheating on you with somebody else. Somebody else always wants you to build something else for them, but yet you don't get the same appreciation, no differently than a job. You work for a job for a number of years and you still don't even get appreciated for the work that you do. Same thing. So when it comes to Charles showing up and talking to Natasha and then Kendrick show up, the look on Charles's face when he saw Kendrick, that was funny. But I love the way that Kendrick played it off. See, Natasha thought they were going to be getting it in, and that didn't happen. Charles showed up. Like I said, you need to get rid of Dawn, Natasha. Your problem is Dawn. Dawn slept with your ex-fiance and got a baby. Now she going to try to get with Charles. But I think that the thing with Kendrick's never going to come out because I think Charles and Dawn going to end up sleeping together. Because you know how it is when there's two people that claim they don't like each other. These two claim they don't like each other, but yet I got a feeling these two going to end up getting together in the end. But Natasha needs to cut Dawn off. She needs to cut her off the same way she cut Zoe off. I understand that's family, but sometimes you got to cut people off because they will continue to hold you back. And Dawn is doing nothing but holding her back. She's upset because Rolanda is someone that Natasha thinks of more like a sister than her own sister does. And the fact that Natasha is hanging out with new people and getting along with new people, now we know why Natasha was the way she was, because of her sister. Girl, you can't keep taking care of some dead weight. Your sister is nothing but a bunch of dead weight. Zoe ain't nothing but a bunch of dead weight. At the end of the day, you need to let both of them go and keep them at a distance. I wouldn't even hang out with her like that. Matter of fact, she wouldn't even hang out with nobody associated with me. But the fact that she was out there following Natasha, that is ridiculous. You are following your sister? What are you worried about? Oh, you worried about the fact that she's not going to take care of you no more. That's what that is. Now, as for Ralphie, can we please put two and two together? She didn't quit because she was going through mental health. She quit because she's with D. That's why she quit. D told her to quit that job and she did. You need to move on. And Jocelyn, you going to find out Sean got feelings for Sonny. But you know what's funny though? I don't think that Jocelyn going to stand in the way of it though. I think when she found out that Sean got feelings for Sonny and that it wasn't intentional, I don't think she going to have a problem with them being together. Why? Because she just going to want Sonny and him to be happy. Because her and Sean have not slept together. They have not taken it to that level. And she keeps putting him in the friend zone. So it's the same thing like what happened with Amber and Brittany. But this time, I don't think Jocelyn gonna be mad about it. I think Jocelyn gonna learn to read the room. All Sean need to do is just tell Jocelyn he's interested in Sonny. Now I'm not gonna say that Sonny gonna go for it, but if Jocelyn says I don't have a problem with it, then I believe Sonny will pursue it. Because if Sonny and Sean get together, Mike ain't gonna be able to pull off the stuff he's been pulling off on her. Give me a second. So, like I said, I don't think Jocelyn and Sean gonna end up together. I think Sonny and Sean gonna end up together. Sean just needs to tell Jocelyn the truth that he's interested in Sonny. And then if Jocelyn feels like, they'll be good together, Jocelyn ain't gonna have a problem with it. All Sean need to do is be honest. Just say, look, I think we cool, but I'm actually interested in your homegirl. What can Jocelyn say? They're not in that place right now. That's why I say I don't understand why Jocelyn and Ralphie couldn't just get back together and have this relationship. Cause that's where it seemed to me like they're going. That they're gonna end up getting back together. And that's just gonna be it on that. As for Mike, the fact that, you and Melissa are now living together, and then you got Nikki and all that mess that's going on. But yeah, I don't blame Melissa. I would have a problem with my friend coming over there looking like that too. So at the end of the day, I got a feeling Nikki's gonna try to end up going after Mike. But I don't think she the only one though. But like I said, these men on these skits ain't never gonna deal with consequences and repercussions. I'm glad that Anthony's going through some, but not enough as far as I'm concerned. At the end of the day, Anthony gonna end up losing on both ends. He gonna have to pay child support and he gonna lose his assets. Amber, what you need to do is go ahead on and file for divorce and call it a day. Just file for divorce and move forward. That's what you need to do. Because until we see you go through the divorce, we still gonna believe you still want your husband. Bye, y'all.